Sea Kayak Life is all about the adventure and going places, but today we're going to do something a little different. You know, you got to stop every now and then and do some repairs or some modifications, and we've done our fair share, but today we're going to put a big hole in Mark's boat and install a day hatch.
I am so nervous about this. I can't believe we're going to cut a huge hole in my essentially brand new sea kayak. And we've done a lot of modifications to plastic boats in the past. I shouldn't even be nervous about it. Maybe it's just because it's brand new.
Maybe. But it's a really big hole.
It's a big hole.
But it's all part of our Sea Kayak life. We ordered these boats from P&H about a year and a half ago, but problems arose with the supply chain and shipping from the UK. P&H could only ship 4 Valkyries to the States. Mine was essentially as ordered, orange with a front and rear day hatch. But Mark's blue boat didn't make it, so he was offered the option to take this yellow one or wait maybe another year or so for his order. The problem was the yellow one didn't have a rear day hatch. We decided to take the boats and come up with a plan to install a day hatch.
So this is a really slick day hatch made by P&H that I just ordered this, and it's exactly what's installed from the factory for my front day hatch. And this is kind of, you can see what's inside there. You've got the lid. It's a really nice design. It just screws on. There's an O-ring for a seal, and then you've got this bowl for, you know, keeping it watertight. The idea is to put this back here, and I don't really need the bowl because I want to be able to get down in there because we're going to put a bulkhead in. So I may cut this part off, or I may just leave it. But the idea is this will fit like right there. So this is the factory rear bulkhead that P&H was nice to send us free of charge because I did order it with one. But you may wonder, why do I really need a rear day hatch? I mean, I don't. I'm not really just a diva. I've had a lot of boats that didn't have it, but I noticed on Dan's boat, this actually gives a lot of strength in this area because it's going to fit in right here. I tend to sit on this part of my boat a lot, both in and out of the water, also for strapping them on the car. I think it's just more strength. So that was the main reason I wanted to go and put the hatch in. I figured out I can't really get this bulkhead in without the hatch because I need access here to get this installed and seal it and everything.
Next, we took a plastic bucket made with similar materials to make some test cuts. First, we try a 6-inch hole saw, but that just dug into the material.
It's just gripping so hard. It's just gripping so hard. This ain't gonna work. I'm glad we didn't experiment.
Next, we try a RotoZip rotary saw, which cut well, but it was hard to control.
There's no way. Well, that ain't gonna work.
Then we try a Dremel, but we have the wrong cutting attachment.
It's melting. This is actually a router attachment.
Unhappy with the quality of the cut, we decide to make a run to our local Ace Hardware store.
Link's still down a lot.
What's that thing down there to your left?
That's the thing I was thinking about. I mean, it's for cutting the hole in drywall, but it's got these 2 blades. I guess we could try it.
Gonna work?
I think it is.
All right. Ace is close.
We left Ace with a new Dremel cutting attachment and a drywall hole cutter. Hopefully one of these will work. First, we try the new Dremel cutting attachment.
What's the verdict? Yeah, I think this might work.
We decide that's the best tool for the job. Next, Mark makes some measurements to determine the center point. Then he outlines the 6-inch cut. Now, it's time to make the cut.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is so nerve-wracking, but we always say, is anybody gonna die? Nobody's gonna die. It's not that risky, so just man up and do it.
One consideration in choosing the Dremel is that we can control the depth of the blade. This is critical because Mark's rudder control line is about an inch below the surface.
I am so glad that's done.
That was really stressful.
There's a hole in my boat. But it came out pretty good.
Well, phase one is done, cutting the hole, and I think it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it's good. We checked the fit. It pops in and out pretty easy, and it's just big enough, which is what I wanted.
We had to fool around with some tools, but we got that figured out. Now
it's time for the bulkhead. And this, like we said, was a factory cut bulkhead. So the good news is it's an exact fit. And the bad news is it's an exact fit. So we're gonna have to fight with this some to get it past all of this hardware and squeezed up in there, but I think we can do it.
all right, let's do it.
Before installing the bulkhead, Mark takes the opportunity to grind down some of the rough edges, making for a better fit.
Ooh,
There you go.
that's it.
Then the decision is made to cut down the extra material from the hatch.
That's pretty nice. It's not sharp or anything.
Then we test the fit one more time before working on the bulkhead.
Oriented the right way.
Yep. Man, it's tight.
Well,
I think that's it.
As mentioned earlier, the boat has control lines running through that space. So we cut some slits in the bulkhead to relieve pressure on the rudder lines.
just gonna notch it out like
Notch it out. I think that's enough, really.
Now it's time to install the bulkhead.
All right, so let the fight begin. Maybe lay it down.
All right, and I'm gonna
You pull up there and I'll try to get past the hardware. All right, we're past that. Oh, it's going.
right in.
Yeah, I think that's it. Man, it's a tight fit. I don't know if we need to seal it. it may be waterproof right now.
Can you tell if we're lined up for the
Yeah,
cables?
yeah, it went right in the slot. That one did. Can you check that one? Yeah, it's.
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah, it went right in the
Let
slot.
me try the rudder.
Huh? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we're good. Yeah, this one went right in the slot too.
Nice.
Satisfied with the position, Mark uses Lexel sealant for a watertight fit.
This is really the best stuff to use for sealing up things on a kayak, like bulkheads. It sticks pretty well. Nothing really glues to polyethylene very well because it's kind of, I guess, in the wax family. But this does the best of anything. We've used it before on a lot of bulkhead repairs, and I think it'll do fine.
Finally, we tighten up the hatch to complete the installation.
There's that. Put my hand through there, I guess.
Yep. No.
There we go.
Yeah, it's going good. Let's get it. Tight? Oh, yeah, that's really tight. And done.
Well, we just finished up. I got to tell you, that looks terrific.
I am so happy with how my boat looks now. And I've got a rear day hatch the way I ordered it.
Yep.
And I've got a bulkhead for strength. And yeah, I wish we'd been out paddling today, but it was 2 or 3 hours. Truthfully, I had a pretty good time.
It's kind of fun. You know, whether you're on the water or working on your boats, it's all part of RC Kayak life.
Hey everyone, this is Dan. Thanks for watching. Please help our channel grow by subscribing, liking, and commenting. And click the little bell so you know when our next adventure is out. It's all free, so do what you gotta do.